What's good? What's good, fam? So I want to jump on here really quick, man, and just give you guys a little bit of a breakdown with actual break and retest, guys. Your boy Nate Lindsay, aka Humble Nate, aka Plug for Pips. I want to go ahead and give you guys a nice breakdown, guys. So first and foremost, everyone's always asking, when do I get in on the break? When do I get in on the retest? I found a perfect example of a break and a retest. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to hold up too much more time. I'm just going to jump right into it, man. I'm not here to waste anybody's time. Everybody's so focused on trading. How I trade, I make money trading. All right, guy, I'm going to show you. You know what I'm saying? So first of all, I drew this trend line, right? And the reason why I didn't draw it on this line right here is because it didn't break it. It broke it, but it came back. This is what we call a fake out, right? So this would have got a lot of people in trouble. Probably would have got myself in trouble, depending on if I didn't take my profit here, right? But long story short, luckily I have TradingView Pro, so I'm gonna show you guys some things that happened in the past, and you would have had a perfect opportunity to enter the market, guys. So a perfect break and retest is something like this right here, right? So you got the break of the trend line, you got the retest, and then you got the sell. Let's go ahead and see how many pips that is. So we got to sell for about 140 pips, guys. Like literally 140 pips on a break and a retest, right? So let me show you when you would have got into this market. When you have gotten in, right? When do you get in? That's what everybody's curious about. I know I see the break, but I don't know when I get in and where I set my stop loss. And I got you. I'm about to show you guys some stuff right now. Right. So I got this right here. We're gonna do the replay from here. Okay. So you would have been sitting here waiting, guys. You'd have been sitting here waiting. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was kind of waiting for a buy. I thought it was gonna buy up, but like my boy Zakar said this morning, he said you trade based off if this, then that. So if it does this, then you're gonna react to it afterwards. We're never looking to predict the market. We don't predict what it's gonna do. We react to what it's giving us, and it's telling a story the whole time, guys. Right? So, say for instance, you're waiting for this move to happen, right? So we're on the hourly time frame, GBP and ZD hourly time frame. So let's watch it, right? Let's go ahead and watch it. I'm gonna show you guys, right? So you're waiting, you're sitting here waiting for what it's gonna do. Gives you a nice, push up, right? Nice push up. Let's wait, guys. Just be patient. Boom. Now that I've seen this, that it's broke, next thing we want to see that it actually closes below. So within this hour, right? Within this hourly candle, we want this thing to close below this level right here, right? We don't want it to come back up and create what these things did right here. See these wicks? That's what we don't want. These are all, this is the hourly time frame. So each one of these candles lasted a whole hour. So at the end of the hour, we want to make sure that this thing closes below. So once the hourly closes, then we're going to look for our retest, right? Now we're looking for the retest. All right, let's see what happens next. Let's see what it does next. Boom. That's our retest, guys. That is your retest. I'm telling you. So boom, you waited for it to drop. Let's go ahead and throw some arrows on here. You waited for the drop. It broke, closed below. Now we're gonna wait for the retest. Now you get into the market, fam. And you take it all the way down, right? You take that thing all the way down. Now you would have had some levels set up, so you could have took it all the way down here, but you set your levels up, based off some prior price, right? So that's why I got that there, because I like that level. But these are some levels that you would have set up, right? Boom. So now you're in the trade, you're in a sell. If it decides to turn around and go up here, boom, you just take a loss, whatever. It's a small loss for a big reward. All right, let's go ahead and play it out and see what happens next. Speed this thing up. Okay. Let's see what the next candle does. Oh, Lord, would you look at that? Would you look? Oh, my goodness. Whoa. You in deep in profit right now off of break and the retest. Break and the retest, fam. Right? Break and this is on the hourly time frame. Even it would have given you another chance to get in. Boom, I got another chance to get in. Right? Another chance. Take this thing all the way down, guys. It pays to be patient in this market. It pays to be patient. So this is a video of what it's like to wait for the break and the retest. Now I'm gonna stop it real quick, right? Because what happens? You get deep in profit. What do we tell you to do? Move your stop loss to break even, right? So that way it's here. Now, a lot of us would have got taken out if you would have held it. But just this move alone to this level, man, that was 70 pips. That was 70 pips. You know what I'm saying? That's $76 on a 0.1. You feel me? $700 on if you happen to throw a standard on there. You feel me? Say for instance, you fell asleep, you weren't watching it, and you just let it play out. and your TP was down here. This was the TP that you had set. Your stop loss was up here, right? So let's do some stuff like this. Go ahead and get a short position, right? This was your entry. You set your stop loss above the high. You feel me? And you had your TP down here. Oh my Lord. Let's pull it over a little bit more because you got in at here. Boom. Okay. And you can even do a stop loss that's higher above this wick. Go above this wick right here. You don't got to all the way up here, which you could, but let's go just go above the wick. You know what I mean? Just be on the safe side. Remember, 2-to-1 ratios, guys. Risking about 50 to 60 pips, catch 142. Let's go ahead and finish it. Let's play it out. Right? So you're just letting this thing ride, letting it do her thing. And then eventually, before you know it, right, that probably would have got you scared, but just hold. Just hold. Right? Then boom, you're letting this thing ride. You're letting it do its thing. This is a Forex pair, regular Forex pair. So it's not just going to move hundreds of pips in an hour like your indices, right? It doesn't do that. This isn't gold. It's a regular GBP pair, but GBP pairs do move, right? It does move. So let's go ahead and just watch it, man. Like, look at this, guys. Yeah, look at what she's doing. She's giving you everything you want. You just got to be patient and hold it. You can be taking partials the whole way down, fam. The whole way down, you can be taking partials. But watch how it comes around and smacks your TP eventually. Eventually, it's going to smack your TP. The trend is to the downside. Getting down there. It got close. It ain't hit it just yet. Boom. TP smacked. Trade is over. You out of the trade. You just caught 142 pips. 142 pips. Come on, man. Now, a lot of you guys don't know how to calculate risk, so I'm going to show you how to calculate your risk. First and foremost, we do not trade 0.01 per $100. I know that's what they teach you in the academy, right? But this is why you're in a community, so that way we can give you the sauce. It's not wrong to do that, but you're not able to capitalize on your wins, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to show you why right now. So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to go to this website, and I'm going to drop it in the chat. You can go to this website called MyFXBook, or you can use Stenu, but I like to use MyFXBook on a desktop version, right? So the first thing you're going to do is you're going to set your account balance. Let's say, for instance, you got, 350 in your account, right? Well, we can even do 300. You got 300 in your account, right? Next thing you want to do is you want to make a note of the stop loss. Stop loss is 58 pips. It was 58 pips. We'll just do 60 just to be on the safe side. We'll do 60, right? So stop loss in pips was 60. Say, for instance, you wanted to risk 5% of your account on this trade. You're looking to risk 5% of your account on this trade. Next thing you're going to do is you're going to skip contract size. Don't worry about that. You're going to come down to currency pair. You're going to pick GBP NZD. Then you calculate. Boom, calculate. Then it's going to give you your TP. I mean, your lot size. This is the lot size that you're going to use. So if you would have lost this trade, you were risking $15. That's what you guys need to focus on, because we can't control how much money we make in the market, but we can control how much we lose. So that's what you need to focus on. That's what you need to make sure that you're putting all your effort into how much that you're going to be losing. So that way, if you lose this trade, you're still in the game. You're still at 285, right? You still got money to trade for the rest of the week, right? But say, for instance, you wanted to risk 5% of your account. So if you lose this trade, you lose $15. And as a matter of fact, you can even move that up a little bit. You can even go to, when it says 0.037, round it up to 0.04. If it says 0.031 or 2 or 3, round it down to 0.03. But if it says 0.03, 0.5, 6, 7, anything higher, round it up to 0.04, right? So let's just go ahead and say, for instance, you did a 0.04. So that's 40 cents a pip, right? Times 60 pips. You lost $24 in this trade, okay? You lost $24 in edge if it hit stop loss, but it didn't. It hit TP, right? You hit our take profit. So how much money did we just make in that trade? We were risking $24 to make, let's see, it hit. And how many pips was it again? 142 pips, right? So you're risking $24 to make 56, about $57, guys, right? So what you're doing right there is you have a higher ratio, right? 24 goes into 56 2.3 times. That right there, family, is how you maximize your wins. That right there is how you maximize your wins and control your stop loss. Because say, for instance, we were doing 0.01 per $100. You would have did just a 0.03, which isn't bad. That isn't bad, but you wouldn't have made the same amount. You would have only made $24. You would have only made $42, as opposed to what we just made was 56, right? That's a big percentage. right? So I want to make sure I show you guys break and retest. This is how you calculate your stop loss, okay? It's your boy Nate. If y'all got any more questions, hit me up.